Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast for Firestarter Part 1. A lot of pretty interesting things took place in this episode. Of course, the main plot was about the Degrassi fundraising scandal threatening to ruin Frankie's relationship with her father and, of course, his campaign, which I don't know if it feels this way to anyone else, but to me it feels like it's been going on forever. But it always has been, interesting. So, and not really a complaint, but it just feels like it's been going on for quite some time. But anyways, Mr. Hollingsworth just seems so dark of a person. I mean, the things that he, has done to his children and tries to get his children to do, all in the sake of his career is some pretty intense stuff. And I did really enjoy that plot, and I'm excited to see, what exactly Frankie's going to do to get her revenge on Zoe. And the subplot, we had a bit of comedic relief, which was nice. Zig and Tiny competing to get a cheerleader's number. And it was just fun, and, it was a great way to incorporate Grace and Maya. And it was just, a nice little plot. It wasn't a whole lot to say about it, but it was just nice to see, throughout all the drama. And those light-hearted plots are always fun to see as well. And finally, we had a little bit with Claire as she tries to figure out what to do with her future. And she has this. Claire's plot was actually, the shortest, but it had a lot of the most interesting elements. We got some references to Spike, which was great, who, of course, is Archie, or Mr. Simpson's wife. And, of course, for people who watched the original show and even this incarnation of the show, the early years, you'll know who she is. And then, of course, we had the dream that Claire had where she almost kisses Mr. Simpson, or Archie, because they are married, on the lips, and she's, they have kids, and it was just so bizarre and weird. And of course, we also had Jenna back in this episode. Haven't seen her a whole lot this season and recently. And we got a reference to, of course, her being pregnant, and just a lot of great callbacks and stuff in that plot, and a lot of interesting things. And next week, of course, Eli back in play, going to find out what exactly, happened and who Claire is really pregnant by. And and it is the mid-season finale, of course, the big fire, and all this drama is going to come to a boil. And I'm pretty excited to see how it will end for the winter, and see what they're going to keep us, the cliffhanger they're going to keep us waiting for when we come back in the spring. And hopefully it's a good one. So thank you so much, everyone, for listening, and I will talk to you all next week for the mid-season finale.